It takes one to know one.
And it's about some new fucking kid that Johnny picked up. And Testament is also there.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Testament is just around doing stuff.
Need to have Johnny and Testament's child.
Of the cast.
A little bit, actually. Not as much now, though.
I mean, I was going to say that it's probably, I mean, if we're gonna go for the Yoshimitsu, I guess it's technically Paiken?
Well, no, Yoshimitsu, I guess they're just a weirdo.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I mean, well, that would be Faust then, wouldn't it?
I guess no. I guess no, that, yeah.
Like, adult Bridget is also there.
Who knows, maybe they'll have new problems. Maybe Guilty, the next one will be Guilty Gear Drive. Because they're driving for some, they're doing something new. I don't know.
Bridget doesn't know how to file her taxes. She has a lot of unreported income, and she's in a lot of trouble with the IRS.
I don't think Bridget ever paid taxes. She made money off of, like, bounty hunting, yeah.
I don't think there's a person to collect taxes.
Wait,
there's
doesn't the United States
there's
still
a whole
exist?
government, basically.
The United States is kind of like... The United States is coming back? Because the United States, like, dissolved into non-existence for a hot minute, but it's apparently back now.
That's what the Kingdom of Illyria, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And then Japan is a crater in the ground. Or the ocean, I guess.
Kind of wild for Justice doing that. Oh, wait, now I know why.
Testament has to teach her how to file taxes.
It's because fucking Japanese people in Guilty Gear lore just are able to use ki easily for some reason.
Yeah, they have specific Asian powers. Also, no, because Jam is Chinese and she can also use ki. Like, it's literally all Asians just have the power to use ki.
And why did Justice only gun for fucking Japan? Was it the high concentration?
So it wasn't actually.
Just like that.
So it wasn't actually Justice. It was an accident that happened during the creation of Justice, where like a huge chunk of energy was just like roiling up and it was going to explode and kill and basically like destroy the entire world. So Asuka, aka one half of that man, had to make a shot call and shoot it out towards somewhere with the least amount of. Yeah, no, that's what happened.
No, but what do you mean one half of that man?
Well, because technically speaking, that man is two people. It's Asuka and it's Happy Chaos.
Oh, I mean, yeah, two people have been referred to as that man.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it's not quite right. I don't remember. I think it was Ariel that was trying to manifest.
Oh yeah.
Through that, and Asuka had no choice but to violently shut it down by just destroying it entirely, because the other option would have been even worse.
Mm-hmm.
And that made Justice go berserk. Everything.
Yeah. And then he shot out a giant ball of energy that blew up Japan.
Joshi, which Guilty Gear character are you?
Anyways, hello everybody and welcome back to Magical Deathpair.
Damn, okay. Yeah, that's a question about me immediately. Go, fuck Joshua. Go
I don't know, do you want to answer the question? Go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like you people know me better.
I don't know Guilty Gear that much, so go ahead.
Neither do I.
Randy, which Guilty Gear character am I?
Not the Tamkin.
Johnny.
What? Why Johnny?
Never mind. Don't really do too much.
She's implying that you're a chaser.
Know. I get it. God damn it.
That makes so much sense.
Okay, Justin. Clearly it was wrong with me to trust Randy. How about you?
I guess Kai.
Okay, fair enough. I was thinking Kai too.
Who's Kai?
Kai Kisk.
You should be happy I didn't say Bridget.
The king of Illyria. Well, actually the former king. He's not the king anymore.
There you go, Josh. You're Daryl.
This isn't the only gif I could find for the dude named Kai.
Yeah, he's French.
He's French.
So at any rate, I don't know how much of Magical Deathpair is left, but we do need to finish it. I'll say, is B back?
It.
B!
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god, I went to go look up an image of Kaitis. I found this image of someone's art. Unfortunately, I'll have to look it up later, but I will post it for the brief time here. I did not know this existed.
Wait, what? Who's Moriaki?
Is that Kai with
Jolter.
John art. It's not Jolter.
Egg rolls are hot.
It is Jolter.
Oh.
Is it Jolter? No, she has blonde hair.
B was like
But look at the color.
just here a second ago. Oh, hold on a second. B's back.
Wait.
Hi, B.
Wait, it is John. Fuck, you're right. No hair antenna.
Wait,
Big
B.
fan.
B, you have a Discord friend who's asking worriedly about you in the comments.
Let me go find the artist real quick.
So, which Guilty Gear character
in
do
the
you...
comments of the Twitch.
No, you're okay, Bob. You're okay, Mori. Don't worry about it.
Mori.
What's up?
Your friend Moriaki was asking about you in the Twitch chat because they didn't hear from you.
Oh shit, hi, I'm alive, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Alright.
He sometimes just doesn't respond to messages. I know
Very
this
true.
firsthand.
Same. Oh yeah, that's right. We were getting ready to do the voting for this session, and I believe we figured out that this dude is secretly evil. Is one of the monsters. We believe anyway.
He
Which
said so.
Color me shocked.
Let's see. Perf, what do you have to think about this?
Oh shit, I'm eating salad? I'm eating salad!
right here in front of her salad?
I can't believe they're eating salad.
Really?
Right in front of my salad!
Darren's right in front of my salad?
I'm here for backup if anybody wants me.
Nah, you're good. I think we got this under control.
Okay then.
Oh, do I have to read this again?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's fine. Blue Boy, what about you?
I'm eating a cheeseburger. Fuck.
God damn it!
I didn't eat anything all day until now.
I'm really about to get some like spaghetti and garlic bread in a second after
Oh
this salad.
my god.
It's dinner time, Justin.
Just getting some fucking uncooked spaghetti, just bringing that bitch over here.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm good. I'm
Eating
good.
fish.
I can't believe Dareem's a monster. Really, Dareem's a monster? Okay.
Is Dareem really a monster?
You really like to confuse people, don't you?
I don't think I say anything wrong. It's important to question everything.
I think I see that you're a bitch.
Damn. But true.
And here I thought Dareem and I were becoming friends.
Dareem and I had so much in common.
Everyone seems surprisingly relaxed.
Do they?
Surely they realize there is one monster left among us.
You're like lounging around, so I don't know why you're so like chill.
They just are.
Oh wait, was this Randy or me?
This is Rindy now.
Me.
Oh.
I'm eating chocolate.
God, no way!
What a wonderful bit.
Am I gonna fucking go get food now? Do I have to complete the loop?
I'm not eating
You
anything.
know, it sucks because I was eating. I had my mouth full, and I tried to eat as fast as I could before you.
I waited until after my character talked to start eating again.
I waited before my character talked. I thought it'd be some time.
I just didn't expect my character to be first up, to be honest.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe there's a monster! We're so handsome and kind too!
It's always the handsome one.
Bitch, what is wrong with you?
It's still so.
Melifina seems to be asleep. Oh yeah, that's right. She was the one getting tortured before.
She's dead.
Did I take Lily from you?
No.
I didn't
Lily's
really
fine.
take that. Okay.
She's normal. I used my healing skill to fix Melfina right up. She's just unconscious. She should wake soon.
Yeah, I can see Slayer being your Guilty Gear character, Noir. That makes sense. He's a dandy.
I can't believe Darin was a monster.
Crazy. What do you have to say?
I'm watching over him.
So, you're a monster. Sure am.
I can't believe I'm a monster.
You're surprisingly honest. I wasn't the host of this game, and I honestly wasn't that into it. But I'm still responsible for my actions. Who is the other monster? Sorry, but I don't know. I was simply ordered to join this game as a monster. I have no idea what my master looks like, originally or now.
Master? Wait, like, timid.
Oh, that garlic bread?
Master, you made a contract with this game's host and became a monster yourself.
That's right. So we might be two monsters, but we're master and servant by contract. I can't go against his will. So even if I knew who he was, I couldn't reveal his identity. And now MB walked away. This is going great.
Oh my god.
B's gotta eat that stuff now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Told in the prophecies.
Is that
Getting
trans
spaghetti.
color? Oh no. Sorry, I thought there was a trans color Slayer in that GIF Noir post. It's not that far off, to be honest.
Oh yes, that's right. Did you see that Mappa has created an anime about making anime?
Yeah.
That's a bold decision for a studio known for its horrible anime creation practices.
So here's the episode where they crunch for 40 or 20 hours today.
I feel like these.
And then here's the episode where they crunch for 15 hours today.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if cons would be Bridget. Here, let me look actually.
I just know Bridget because they're cute, and that they had a struggle. And that's about it.
Con's Guilty Gear character is May.
Yeah, I was thinking which one's cuter, and it's like, no, May's definitely the cuter one.
I'm not cute.
What if she's Kum Hae-hoon?
They're so small though.
Okay.
What's
So,
my
you
Guilty Gear?
don't want to be May. I love that. Just
My Guilty Gear character.
To clarify,
The gang?
the reason why I can understand Khan's, I guess, acquiescence towards wanting to be the cute small one because she seems to be typecasted a little bit. So I will offer you the Korean, who is a cool technology wizard woman, who has a mech of a old man that she's piloting.
Bitch it.
I could see that. That makes sense. It's the context that is lost entirely.
I have
You
to
see,
find.
I've literally never heard of this guy.
Yeah, I have
That's
to
just how
find
much
I have to find a
this
version of her that's not in the robot. But she was a character that was like added exclusively to
Rev
she was
2.
to Rev 2 and has not been featured since.
Well, because there's only been
Yeah,
one game.
there's only been one game since. But yeah, this is
I
what
hope
she
she's not
kinda
the
looks
last
like.
one.
Her whole deal is she pilots the old man mech.
Challenger.
I can see Sim maybe being Leo Right-Bang.
Maybe.
Hold on a second.
And Roboot is Potemkin.
I was actually gonna say that. I guess I was gonna say that he could probably be Johnny.
I thought that was Joshy.
And
Nah, he's
is
not.
Orange
Wendy
full bad
was
guy,
making a
or is-
joke
or
at
you
my
have
expense
to
about
fail?
that.
Actually, maybe you could
Which
be
one's
Answer.
that guy.
God damn it! You-
I could see Sim being the business ninja.
Er,
Are you gonna
Oh,
say
man.
that? You see it would be Chip.
Jesus. Oh man, there goes my torturing idea.
That's too bad.
Oh yeah, the visual novel.
Man, what a show.
Please read the next line of the visual novel.
I thought we were having the Guilty Gear podcast.
What, Bart?
When can we start our own podcast?
Teams
I
for the
want
first
to.
arrive. Did you use your skill?
Yeah, I got a signal from Milafina.
I see. Glad we found at least one of the monsters.
Now that's left is voting in battle. Are there any special rules for the battle?
We'll be notified before the event.
About battle time. All players are transferred to a battle arena. Here, the challenger and remaining witches fight to the death. If the challenger dies or all witches die, the battle ends. No one may leave the arena until the battle ends. The transfer point is determined randomly. The transfer position is about the same for all players. Players who are touching at the time of transfer will be transferred to the same location. All players are transferred to the battle arena. Here, the challenger and all remaining witches fight to the death. If the challenger dies or all witches die, the battle ends. No one may leave the arena until the battle ends. The transfer is determined randomly. The transfer position is about the same for all players. Players who are touching at the time of transfer will be transferred to the same location.
We're only up against Doreen. There's no need for you to fight.
Well, looks like we've done all we can in blue.
What was her skill again? I forget.
She can read people's minds.
Right.
Oh, hey, buddy, what are you doing out here? Lily is acting cold. It makes me sad. I mean, you did kind of kill all those people. Or you tried.
So?
Oh, you did kill. He did kill.
But he likes
people.
her.
True.
But he likes her.
God, the evolution. I forgot how the fucking funny the
Nobody's
evolution of their
perfect.
relationship is. Alright,
Nobody's
now what?
perfect.
Sorry, guys. Okay, alright, well, what do we do now? Oh, yeah, that's right, I didn't talk to Pinky. Hold on, what's your deal? I found a bad boy!
I love him. I love him so much.
No one in the bottom left?
Nobody
Doesn't
else.
look like it.
Actually, wait a minute, where's, well, actually, no, wait, we don't know where, we don't know where the edgy girl is.
Edgy girl.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Rindy's other
Oh my
character. No, she's right here.
Being edgy.
Alright, thanks, Azumano, I appreciate it.
Always so insightful.
Alright, do I just go talk to Purple Bitch again?
I really understood what you meant.
It's almost time to vote.
Rest until it's time.
Alright. Please rest until the battle.
Yeah.
Battle. I feel as if I'll see something soon. Use skill! IDK who this is.
Hmm.
Do you prefer
I
happy
guess
endings or
like guess would be classical.
happy endings? I hate when things take a sour turn. Oh!
Oh, someone and dare him.
That makes two of us. I want the heroes of the stories to reach their goals and be happy. They should be rewarded.
Oh, it's fucking. It's
Yeah,
the
blue hair
bitch.
guy.
Is it Blue Boy? Oh shit.
Yeah,
you
which
remember he
could be
talked
me.
about this shit a bunch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
remember?
Well, hey, if you want to voice act him, go ahead, yeah.
Alright, they should be rewarded. Don't you agree? Stories of love and friendship are my favorites. In fact, I believe love will save the world. I was so touched by the way you tried to protect your friends until the end. That's the best kind of inspirational story. I'm working on an even more interesting event right now. Would you like to be a part of it? It's a werewolf-like game with 10 or so bitches.
Wow, they're just
Bruh.
sort of calling it a werewolf-like. Alright.
I'm not good at writing rules, so I need someone to give me advice. I've been trying to get people to come, but no luck so far.
I'm not surprised.
We should join the group.
Okay, let's go. Voting time. The voting screen is voting to your devices. Yeah, okay, we know how the voting works.
Man, I love magical abundance.
It's time to vote. Do you have something to say, Darren?
Nope. Vote however you want.
Just a moment.
This guy's gonna start shit out of nowhere.
What if Durham is just a witch disguising himself as a monster?
Oh my fucking god. What good would that dream?
Oh my fucking godding at this, but not okay.
What if he's a ghost?
What if he's a witch disguising as a monster, disguising as a witch, disguising as a monster?
Roll that video of the dude who only plays devil's advocate that's fucking us all.
Now, hypothetically, what if all the women in this game couldn't vote, huh? What about that? Hypothetically, devil's advocate here.
Considering his personality, disguising himself as a monster could help him project an actual monster.
If that's the case, we should nip it in the bud while we can.
Sounds like Iz wants to stir things up a bit.
Does it?
Yes. Don't get me wrong, it's important to consider all the possibilities, but we've got to choose someone to vote for. Besides, there's a time limit. There's no point in dragging this out.
I agree. Even if someone isn't a monster, it's perfectly legitimate to rid of the dangerous person.
Fine.
You seem pretty chill today. And you gonna fight back? Fight back, nigga, fight!
Unlike some people here, I'm not so good at lying. I've done what you asked. Why don't we just leave it at that?
Oh, me too. God damn it. I have one last question, Darren. Why did you become a monster?
What's the point in asking that question? It's just about personal greed. Nothing more, nothing less. My weakness got the better of me.
Do we battle the person who gets voted out? Yes, that's the rule. Anything else?
We each get 2 votes, so we gotta vote for one more person other than Doreen. I don't reckon all these random votes will all go to the same person, but who knows? Well, it's time to vote.
I'd like to imagine there's gonna be just 2 there's gonna be like a stray vote that's directed at me.
Darim and Uzella, I guess?
Yeah, I guess Uzella.
Uzella, fuck you, bro.
Get his ass, get him out of here.
Starer.
It's time to announce the voting results.
Kick his ass!
3 for Uzella, 1 for Bastien, 2 for Classical, 14 for Darim, 1 for Neville, 1 for Perf, 2 for Barokuro, 0 for Milafina, 1 for Mutsukumo, 7 for Reverie. They just gave it to him.
0 for Lily, we stay winning. Let's go, she's normal.
She's so normal.
So normal.
I forget which one's... Oh yeah, Sazaluka's mine, I'm pretty sure. No. Which character's mine?
Sazaluka's Noir,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Bastien. Yeah, there's one for me, of course there is.
Probably fucking Uzella.
Darim has been voted the challenger. Darim's true identity is a monster. Please make your way to the battle room.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks, Uzalla.
Well, looks like the votes are in. I'll finish my job to the very end. Good luck to you guys, too.
Yes. Please hold my hand so we don't get separated.
Yeah.
You gonna show her vision?
Vision upgrade.
Oh. Vision.
It's the future I can see.
Oh.
Bitchy.
Hey, Glaskill, should I try to read the room at a time like this? Oh, no.
What a surprising thing to say.
I know I was just give it and let you kill me.
Then, would you like to stay here?
No, I prefer front row seats. Is that okay?
Your wish is my command.
I love these two so fucking much. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Alright, everyone, be on your fucking guard. It's not gonna let us. It's not gonna let us fucking stop the text.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit. Okay.
You gotta lock the fuck in.
Please don't have sporadic text.
Hey, is that me or not?
Yeah, that's you. Oh well,
Yeah,
not
it's
anymore.
just too much fun fighting you.
Now it's you.
I'm going to shut that trap. God damn it.
Instead of pushing yourself to do things you can't do like the perfect honor student, I much prefer to see you freely expressing your true feelings. The only reason you hate me is because you're aimless.
Damn.
You're a good kid who wanted to fight for justice but failed. You couldn't become evil either. I believe explosions are evil and peace is good. Oh wait, I'm not sure who's talking.
I fight for the sake of justice.
You're the
That
kind
was
of
me.
person who likes
Fuck!
explosions. For you, logic
Well,
comes
you're-
second. We're both the type of person who likes to fight.
That's you, Joshi.
Maybe your existence is evil. I, on the other hand, am justice. That's why I'm going to kill you now. So hurry up and die.
Love this PNG of destruction.
Good PNG of destruction.
Bang.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh no. Playtime's over!
Oh wow.
I told you I told you I hate people who don't take me seriously, honey.
Is that me?
I'm not sure who's saying what.
No.
I think that's their
Neither
dude.
is well,
It's one of you two.
So no.
One-
No, I voiced both of these characters. I don't know who's who.
Just say shit.
Damn. All right, they got his ass.
Good job, Pink Boy.
We did it! We got him! Yay! Oh, why do you look so jaded about it? What the fuck?
What a shame.
Pathetic.
Talk
Damn.
shit.
I did something.
know.
Oh!
Oh,
Well,
really?
congrats.
Wait.
That's
Maybe.
the end of part
Episode
one!
end.
Yeah, RPG Maker.
Ooh,
Thank you,
now what?
RPG Maker, for
That's a
existing.
great question.
Thanks,
Wait, there might be a twist. It was all a vision, but for
It was all
classical
a dream.
And suddenly
Again.
the credits just rewind.
Indeed.
Asphyxiation by a beautiful criminal.
Non-parametric days.
Hero love.
Translator. Shout out to Lapin Inc. Can you translate the second part faster?
No.
No. What if
Can
they
you
came out on
skip
Twitter?
this?
Sumika.
What if they added you on Twitter and being like, "Nah, we don't want to do it at all."
No, they
Oh,
just
yeah,
go,
Sumi-
"Nuh-uh."
Sumi-
Nah,
No.
Good night,
putting it in the
watermelon.
vault
Oh,
next
it's
to Mother
Wika.
3.
Mhm. Chapter 1
Oh.
over.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Save
There
the
you go.
game, yes. Continue
Oh,
to chapter,
no,
can we? Aww.
Man.
They've cheated us yet again.
God damn it.
Need more of this. This was good.
I feel perfectly. It was alright.
That was pretty good. I like
You
it.
hate, last time we played this, you hated it so much.
No, I just hate the characters, but that's besides the point. I feel like the characters are written as they should, which is kind of a little bit fucking stupid. But
So
So,
now what?
That is a great question. Here, let me think of something that we can all dig our meaty little grubby little hands into, metaphorically.
big.
Man, you know they announced
Yeah.
the final season of Baystars?
Yeah, they did. I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
Where the fuck is Land of the Lustrous? What the fuck?
Dead in a ditch.
I guess.
Better not be.
They saw what happens later on. It's like our fucking budget's going to explode if we animate all that.
Read the manga, idiot.
Well, no, but I actually think, like, as it goes on, there's, like, less visually demanding stuff. Honestly.
Let me know if anything catches your eye, anybody.
what about Chris Redfield?
What about Chris Redfield? This guy? It's a stealth action game like Metal Gear Solid.
That's Cable. That's Cable.
Yeah, it looks like
Over
Cable.
there.
I don't know about if we got any like other like weird little what's the word, RPG Maker type beats.
Strife on Steam.
Yeah, they did.
Cool. I've been wanting to play that.
SimCity 3000 Unlimited, baby.
Yeah, let's just play fucking SimCity for the next several hours.
No, that's a podcast.
Hello, I'm back.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's over.
It's so over.
It's over until Chapter 2 gets translated.
Well, it's been real.
What will happen first? Deathpair Chapter 2 or
What is this? Scroll down a little bit.
Draconia?
Wait,
What is this? Off-brand Castlevania, Isa? Scroll down a bit more.
So
What's that? Rogue Lords? Off-brand Castlevania.
It's a roguelike deck builder.
Of course it is.
Yeah. We could do Retrace. That's kind of in a similar like vein of video game, I think.
What's Retrace?
I think it's been described to me as Zero Escape-esque.
Oh, wow.
That's in the warm I've ever seen a nigga. Anyways.
This is an RPG maker.
Oh boy, babe.
Look at that RPG maker.
Look at it.
I'm not feeling that
yeah.
on the low side.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see, what else do we got?
Death has a fucked up art thing going on right now.
Yeah, they fucked up. They didn't do like a full thing for it. Racine.
Those Realms of the Haunting.
Realms of the Haunting? Yeah. Let's see.
Art of Violence, Definitive Edition.
What is this?
This is that one that I was telling you about that has music done by someone from Umineko.
Psychedelica of the Ashen Heart.
Zaki?
I'm always immediately suspicious. Of a game where all the sprites are front-facing.
This is an Otome
It
game,
always-
but it's also other stuff.
Yeah. Because like 90%, because too often it's an Otome.
No, that's definitely an Otome.
What is Proto-Violence?
Proto-Violence is so this is actually a prequel to a different game by...
Is that the game with the witch in the office? Sort of?
The Bad Faith?
Yeah,
Is
this
it
is by
a
the same
prequel to
person who
Bad
made
Faith?
Bad Faith. No, it's a prequel to Malviolence, a game by the same artist.
Oh.
What is Malviolence?
Malviolence
Do you want to do Heaven Will Be Mine?
Heaven Will Be Mine's a good pick, actually. Yeah, sure. But to clarify, the person with the pigtails is actually the same person as there's like the little innocent boy who is there. And yes, I do mean boy.
Wait, oh damn.
From what I understand, that is a boy. Yeah, here we can do fucking what's it called? Heaven Will Be Mine. Yeah, fuck it. Where's that?
What's Heaven Will Be
Mine?
Heaven.
Nope.
Wait, do I not have Heaven?
No, you do. You still haven't spelled it right.
H-E.
There we go, Haven.
Yeah.
No,
No, that's how we spell heaven.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. I'm silly.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Please tell me, Your Honor.
God, look at all these things happening. Oh man,
What
that's
are
good
these
stuff.
things happening? What is this?
So this is about gay mech pilots killing each other.
Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah,
Let's do
like just flat out, that's exactly what it is.
Man, I love
Gay mech pilots. Let's have fun.
what's that one back in the day, webcomic BL something or another? It's,
Why are you asking me this question?
I'm asking the generic audience
Asking
and
the
myself.
room.
What's the question?
There's a specific BL that someone made that got really popular back in the like I want to say between mid 2000 to like 2016 or something, and I cannot think of their name off the top of my head. I know I just saw them recently. Ugh.
You thinking Togainu no Chi?
No.
Welcome to Heaven Will Be Mine. Let me turn down the music
You need to turn
preemptively a little bit.
a lot. Do it a lot.
Oh, don't
A
worry.
lot more than you think.
I'm doing it from Windows settings effectively. So it's just gonna be a little bit quiet. It's gonna be a bit quieter now. Alrighty then. Oh boy, we have options.
Yeah.
All right. Combat style button mashing, bedroom style button mashing.
LMAO.
Okay, so let's see. I like Saturn. Oh, I like
You need
her.
to read their full thing.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Read all their
Let's
full thing.
let's start with
Yes.
game?
It's
Okay,
it's a visual novel.
Faction, Celestial Mechanics, Self-Ship, String of Pearls. Celestial Mechanics Reserve Test Pilot. Celestial Mechanics wants to advance humanity to its next stage, and Saturn wants to flirt. But there's no reason we can't do both. Combat style, button mashing, bedroom style, button mashing. Pluto! Oh, holy shit. Oh, she's so... Let's see, so, Faction, Cradle's Graces, Self-Ship, Krun Macula, Cradle's Graces Ultimate Weapon Pilot. Even if Earth has given up on a new life for humanity in space, Cradle's Graces hasn't. And Pluto will make that dream come true. Likes succulents, good girls, crushing both kinds, and everyone. Dislikes, is trying very hard not to have any. And then Lunaterra, from Faction Memorial Foundation, the Self-Ship Mayor Christium.
Literally me.
Memorial Foundation, Ace Pilot, fighting for the pilots to join the rest of humanity back on Earth before it's too late. Good at sniping, espionage, double-crossing, and ghosting. Bad at loving herself and everything else. Aww.
How is she? She's literally me.
Shut up.
Yeah, those are your options.
Yeah. I feel like we should probably start with the characters.
Saturn and Lunaterra are both cool.
We probably
all of them are cool.
I imagine we're gonna be doing all these character stories at some point or another. Like, it's not just pick one and then that's the whole story, right?
And the stories also intersect.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll just start with Saturn and just kind of work our way. Cybernetic Susurrus. Also, hello, I adore. Heaven will be mine, permanently out to my brain. Oh, thank you thank you for stopping by. I hope that this will also permanently alter my brain chemistry. I'm always interested in learning, I'm looking at more, I guess, fucked up lesbian romances.
Why always fucked up?
Because it's more interesting that way.
I guess?
I will tell you, I have an inkling, I have a feeling that you haven't turned down the volume enough.
It's just literally as low as it can go.
Well, alright, then I hope it will be fine. Heaven will be fine.
Alrighty then, Saturn. I was told Saturn's a good first starting point, so we'll go there. Worst girl games can be loud. Yes, I can imagine, yeah. Welcome, Provisional Test Pilot Saturn. Your clearance is level 1. Testing and maintenance. Warning, potential damage to cockpit hardware detected. Warning, modifying or tampering with cockpit hardware and/or firmware is strictly prohibited. Mercury. I don't know who that is.
Who wants to be Mercury?
I vote Noir because Freddie Mercury and Noir makes me think of him sometimes. Anything.
Well, what was that?
Saturn, what are you doing?
Notice, bypass override accepted. Notice launch attempt blocked. No handshake with base. Oh, hey, Mercury. Not much. Warning, launch attempt blocked. Base handshake spoof detected. Just hacking the OS root of this ship self. You. Notice, base handshake, what I can only describe as bottom text. Notice, base handshake accepted.
Trying to stop some brat from hijacking the prototype, apparently.
Notice, emergency launch override initiated. Prepare for launch in T-minus 120 seconds. Calm down, Mercury. I'm just borrowing it.
I'm not debating. I'm trying to save your life. The commander will be furious, and he won't just accept you stealing the Cornerstone project from the designated pilot.
It's not a big deal. Have it back before you know it.
This is privileged information, but the designated pilot has to launch right this second to get that machine back to Earth before they get here. This is the worst possible time. It couldn't be worse if you planned it.
Saturn, the most and best brat in space. Chat, is this true?
Everyone in the system suddenly somehow knows this base's location, and they're heading here now.
Notice, user launch override blocked, denied by base. Oh, wow, weird. How did that happen? Notice, user launch override blocked, denied by base. Notice, user launch, okay.
You planned it, didn't you?
You've forgotten apostrophe! Notice, base override remote shut down in 30 seconds. No one can prove anything, especially not the designated pilot unconscious in locker 27. Whoops! Looks like they're trying to kick me out, huh?
Saturn, I know you're mad, but you can't do this when they catch you. It's gonna be so bad. Can you just please act like you're just pranking them? There's still time. I will beg them.
Oh, such a worry war. You've got hours to evacuate to the capital ship. They'll never engage you this far from base, and I'll be distracting them. I'll have it all figured out.
Except for how you're going to do anything at all to accomplish that with everyone trying to kill you.
Remote shut down in 20 seconds.
Saturn.
Try to have a little faith.
Saturn.
Calm down, jeez. It doesn't take a genius to drive one of these things onto the moon. Who cares which one of us does it? Or do you think I can't?
That is not the issue. The commander cares, and you know better than anyone what he's like. Iapetus.
Iapetus will just have to get used to it, lol.
Saturn, what are you trying to prove?
So much, Mercury. But give me a little credit. I have much higher ambitions than just being a bitch. IFF sequence missing. Base override cancelled. I almost got worried for a sec. Lol. Welcome, assigned pilot. Full permissions granted.
Saturn, I'm gonna die and it will be your fault.
Oh, come on. I'll get this to the moon safe and sound, and let the Severance project be complete. I'll be very good. Maybe. And do everything I'm supposed to. Maybe. I know I'm the second choice, but they'd rather have that than nothing, right? Very generous of me, isn't it?
They will not accept that.
They will sort of have to, though, won't they? If Command didn't want me to steal one, then they shouldn't have benched me indefinitely. Emergency launch initiated. Also, hold on a second. I have to plug in and plug back out my fucking direct input cable. I'm seeing it having a fit on the bottom half of my screen.
How much of a fit?
I can see, like, weird green artifacting on the bottom of my screen.
Wait, what?
I think it's good now. Okay. Yeah, no, I think I need to get a new. I think I need to get a new fucking direct input cable for my monitor. Oh no, wait, no, it's still fucking up. Hold on. Let me just fucking this a little bit. Don't worry, it's fine.
Please.
Right. Hopefully, this doesn't do anything weird for the people watching. Alright, we're fine now. There's no more artifact.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, is that? I don't remember that being the theme for technical difficulties.
Let me know when he starts admitting
technical
it.
difficulties fan, Rindy.
You got me. It is not a real twist stream without technical difficulties. You would not believe the amount of technical difficulties we have in this bitch. Warning, hostile launch, catapult locks on, higher risk of damage to your self-ship. Jeez, now they're just being needy. Mercury, isn't it just the worst when someone who doesn't care anymore starts clinging because you found someone new? Preparing weapon systems, electrotoxin levels surging, weapons operational. So gross. Lol. Emergency loss initiated. I can't believe I really did it. I really, really did it. Everyone who said if I was good, I'd get my chance again sure was a liar. I got away, I've got a ship, and she's all mine. You're beautiful. I want to know everything about you. I miss this so much. Much more than the test machines when I was in the academy. She is beautiful. She's a wicked machine with lots of secrets. Just as giddy as her pilot to be free. She's extremely responsive, eager to do everything Saturn wants.
Is that a furry?
No, it's a sheep.
Oh my
Spaceship.
god, it's my Mewtwo. I got a government mandated Mewtwo GF. Finally.
Oh my god.
You're even worth reading the manual for. What's in you? You're not hiding anything from me, are you? But Seven already knows everything in the manual, and more. It's a very cagey document that doesn't do the ship justice, and it's certainly hiding something. There's plenty of information on how to use her electromagnetic poisons, and how to cheat distance and gravity, and all of that is fun, but none of that tells her the first thing about how to be a ship. This is useless. How can this help diagnose anything when they don't know the first thing about being a ship? So wrong. Way too dry. That's not what it's like at all. It's a body that's also a soul. I mean, exactly what it is. That's why it's small, curved in wicked edges in some places, but curved in soft ways elsewhere. Sharp claws and a deadly tail, but cute enough to hug. So perfectly suited for Saturn want us to understand exactly why they wouldn't give it to her. Really perfect. Fits better than a human body. There's reason enough to disobey everyone and run off with it, isn't it? Oh, speaking of... more threatening emails from Ipetus. Missing me already. I gave him a perfectly good deal. For someone who always goes on about mutually beneficial arrangements, he's really having trouble seeing the big picture. And the time it takes him to realize that, I'm sure I can find something fun to do in this system. Time to test you out, see if it's really true. Can you give me everything I want? Down to the last drop. It's January 1st, 1980, and the long and cold war where humanity united against its nemesis, an existential threat from beyond the stars, has been over for a long time. Since the 50s, we have been fighting a war against an existential threat that we cannot understand, cannot perceive, and is powerless against the technology of Earth. This is a pretty stupid sort of war, isn't it? Where there's enough of a mess down here to worry about. Humanity is already the undisputed authority of reality, and we have the physics to prove it. It's time to return to Earth, our home, the seat of the universe. Before Earth takes us back in pieces, let's go home with grace. On the first anniversary of the decommissioning of the International Space Program, we, Memorial Foundation Native, Sphere Existential Safety, in agreement with our home planet's unanimous decision, declare there is no future for humanity in space. Let's come home. The return resolution, Memorial Foundation Native Sphere Existence Safety, the MFNSES.
The Memorial Foundation.
I'm gonna call you Memphis. It's January 1st, 1981. It's been 1 year since we declared independence from the Memorial Foundation and the rest of Earth. The Cold War is officially over, and it feels so light, without their gravity weighing us down. How can a tiny handful of colonies, terraformers, and schools hold out against the full authority of Earth? Because that shit doesn't fly past escape velocity. To power the ship cells we made to fight the Cold War, we made tidal resonators to bring the gravity necessities. Hold on a second. Have you played We Know the Devil? I have not played We Know the Devil.
I have.
Probably. Oh, wait, perfect. We have somebody who does know about it. I would also like to play that at some point as well, though.
I've never heard of it until now. Is it a visual novel?
It is a visual novel by the same person, I believe. I own that as well.
That's pretty good.
To power the ship cells we made to fight the Cold War, we made tidal resonators to bring the gravity necessary for humans and culture to survive in space. And that gravity is ours now, enough to make a new world free from the weights of Earth. If the Memorial Foundation wants to kill the future, they'll have to come and take it from us. We're thankful for our Cradle's graces, but we're not coming back. Independence Declaration, Cradle's graces. It is the predecessor... Oh, shit. It is predecessor, and this builds upon its themes and dials everything up to 11. One root of... I did not get to read all that. One root of HWBN takes about as long as the entirety of We Killed the Devil. Jesus. Alright, good to know. It's January 25th, 1981. Memorial Foundation and Cradle's Graces have been having fun for a little over a year, and nothing is breaking the stalemate. Earth is getting impatient. They have a good reason to believe that the existential threat posed by a divided humanity in space is much greater than any theoretically malevolent entity outside the native sphere. While the kids are fighting, Earth is getting ready to list the humans remaining in space as part of the existential threat, and when they do, they'll send real weapons, and end this war fought with plastic toys. Their justification? We are technically less than 100% human, just not human enough to be something else. It's hard to believe they're really onto us. It's time to make a drastic move. Bring our final piece. The prototype ship string of pearls we made in the atmosphere of planet Cronus, which will never be Saturn, to the lunar gravity well, where Memorial Foundation and Cradle's Graces are already headed. Whoever controls that place controls the human access to space. We can be sure everything will be in place there. Earth or space, we are just short of 100% human, so let's see how much less than 100% we can get. Internal report, Celestial Mechanicus.
It says mechanics.
Oh. Oh, holy shit, whoa.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Saturn-
they said this was just a visual novel. What the fuck?
It is a visual novel.
Yeah, no, we just have a UI now. Okay, good to know. Let's just go ahead and do that really quickly. Wow, they're really killing it with these visuals. Holy shit.
Who wants to be Iapetus?
I mean, apparently Iapetus is a guy. Loves Saturn's glitch interface because she hacked her OS. Oh, hers is glitched. That's right. Yeah, I can see like all the weird like little hoo-ha along the sides and stuff. Yeah, I gotcha. I don't know, Joshy, do you want to be Iapetus?
Joshy?
Fucking...
Literal,
Sure, why not?
Literal worst person in space, zero competition. Holy shit.
Wait,
It's not true.
Iapetus the worst person ever? God, okay.
According to Cybernetic, Susura? I'm not sure if that's how I say it, but I feel like my brain might just be wired. But I think that's Susurus, yeah. We're going with Susurus. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me make sure and look through and see if I'm like Okay. Good job, Saturn. There's no point in being angry with you, so I'll choose to be proud of you instead. I'll refrain from having you sunk, since that's counterproductive to our intentions for that unit. You were a reserve candidate, after all, so you'll do fine. Try not to make it too much of a pain in the ass for me. I'll have Mercury reassigned to you, since he apparently doesn't have a say in the matter. Not nostalgic. The two of you had so much potential. Well, he knows how to do his job at least. Do your best to not get the string of pearls sunk. Will absolutely wash you out of the biological interface and reassign you permanently if we get the chance. So prove you're competent enough, and neither of us will have to waste our time.
Subject: truce ending effective immediately. 12 members... Oh, here, this is from the Memorial Foundation Existential Safety. To all members of the former Memorial Foundation Native Sphere Existential... The Memorial Foundation...
Are you taking Halimede?
Oh, is this Halimede? Alright, yeah, sure, who wants to be Halimede?
If I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
She is a princess.
To all members of the former Memorial Foundation Native Sphere Existential Research Division, now known as Celestial Mechanics, this message serves as a formal acknowledgement that this branch has violated our trust and broken the provisions of the 1981 Memorial Foundation Consensus by violating Clause 3, the development of variable gravity engine, and Clause 7, installation of a variable gravity engine into the ship's self-string of pearls. Celestial Mechanics will no longer be listed as part of Memorial Foundation. They will be formally relisted as an independent entity and considered a true existential threat by Memorial Foundation Native Sphere Existential Safety. We're still offering forgiveness, so please defect as soon as possible when the appeal grace period is still in effect. Please otherwise expect tidal retaliation for existential endangerment of human...
Okay. Comms. Mercury.
Don't talk to me.
You need to click these. Yeah.
You literally messaged me first, you nerd. Oh my god.
Harpy.
Come on, BB, I'm sorry. What can I do to make it up to you?
Give back the ship.
Come on, I'm obviously not doing that.
Please, I'm begging you, listen to reason. You have so much left to live for.
Wait, read the text underneath Mercury's face! A boy in space on purpose, consummate bridge bunny, not responsible for Saturn.
Insufferable horror creature, forward all complaints to Mercury. Oh, Mercury, come on, we both know that's not true.
Okay, that sounds.
What do you want from me?
A list of girls who will shoot me out of orbit.
God.
Anyway, don't be a crybaby. I'm fine.
Saturn, you are extremely wrong if you think there's a chance that I'm at all worried about you. If you come back, all will be forgiven, but you need to bring it back.
Mercury, it's fun playing, but I don't think you've been listening at all. Mercury, it's not that ship anymore, it's me. Mercury, you wouldn't ask me to give up my own self, would you? I'm sailing on a ship of myself now, and I'm not giving it up until gravity drags me back kicking and screaming.
I can't deal with you.
Aw, thank you, baby.
You're a nightmare, and I'm giving up trying to save you from yourself.
I love you.
I hate you so much.
You can't stay mad at me.
Can't, and it's horrible, but my revenge will come because literally everyone else in the universe can.
Oh, darn. Guess I should have fun while it lasts.
Saturn, if you defect, I cannot protect you. Iapetus is furious, and he's going to come personally for you if you don't come back.
I told you I do all the missions. What, don't you believe me? Lol.
Obviously not.
Lol, fair. Okay, let me ask this. Do you think I'd give up on the Aversion Project?
Go on.
Iapetus wanted us to fight for a new self beyond a self ship, but not even get a taste
Ship
until
self.
the end. Ship self.
Self.
Fuck. Fuck that. My house now. Tell me which of the two of you trust less Mercury. Oh fuck.
Just hung up.
My computer's doing it again. God damn it. Ugh.
Wait, the monitor shit?
Yeah, the monitor shit's fucking again.
Oh no.
Let me just plug it in and plug it back out again.
More technical difficulties, folks.
Yeah, you know what, Rindy?
What?
God.
What about an hour?
I
I
know.
fixed it.
It's the principle.
It's the principle of the thing.
That took you an hour?
Okay.
No, just kind of fully
No.
encapsulating what she said.
Okay, data log. Alignment? Oh, I see. So I have like... Oh, wow, there's so much going on here.
Well, in the end, you have two options.
Okay, so... Saturn returned to the strange gravity of the abandoned Delphus lab. Saturn lies in wait for the looming threat of Pluto's mysterious ship. But what are they after, and will they get it? Joyride Killjoy! Weaving in and out, huh? What? Droid makes slightly more narrative sense as the first mission here, but it doesn't make a real difference. Oh, so we do all these anyway. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll go with Joyride Killjoy then first. Launch.
Wait, maybe you should have read what it said first, but okay.
Look at this dude.
Please tell me how long you're going to be engaged in this. May I stress again, incredibly dangerous, giant waste of time.
Until they start sending someone interesting after me, Mercury.
The whole fleet would be after you if you hadn't damaged the entire launch hangar when you stole that.
Could they even take me out while I'm flying this thing?
No, but it won't stop them from trying. And let me stress this info packet is a gift purely to prevent your ship self from falling into enemy hands, and not an indication of any sort of forgiveness.
Let me worry about Iapetus, Mercury. It's gonna be a lot less grumpy when I clear the way for us in Celestial Mechanics to return to the native sphere. I've got it all figured out.
You absolutely don't, but okay. Did you read the info packet?
Ace Memorial Foundation pilot Luna Terra in hot pursuit with escorts planned an attack on the lab, arriving after you escaped. Do not engage under any circumstances. Boring! Oh, real? Jesus Christ, it's that loud. Also, damn it, I did not mean to.
I told you. I told you.
The fucking god, the goddamn. I have it on the PC. It said like 20% of its normal volume.
I told you.
Is there?
However much you put it down more.
Sounds like I should definitely. Okay, But this part was good. I don't expect you to control your impulses, but even given that you're just like that, she is the last person you should be trying to fight on purpose. Sounds like I should definitely fight her on purpose, right?
I hate you.
Come on! The courier is never going to make it out of the system if I don't.
You don't know how to pilot your ship, and she's a veteran since the Cold War. You're gonna get yourself captured and humiliated and the ship trashed.
So you're saying there's no downside?
Why are you doing this to me?
And she's 6'1", huh? Your attention to detail is so useful sometimes.
You're using me to cruise? Your taste is so awful. Ugh, I hate you.
Oops, looks like one of her escorts is in range. Sorry, gotta go. Surprise is all I've got, you know.
Oh my god.
Maybe Shiroba would stop sending me boys who can't control themselves. Having fun dismantling my escorts.
With the string of Pearl's fingers, Saturn carefully peels the mechanical musculature out of the poor ship's arm she's holding, a souvenir of the last of Lunaterra's escorts that she sent crying too easily back to their base. It's still sparking and oozing, and Saturn wishes her ship had a mouth she could suck it out like crab meat. Maybe it does have a mouth, the machine. Maybe it does have a mouth. The machine has many mysteries the manual doesn't explain, and Saturn is still learning them. She is such a freak, affectionate. You love to see it.
Mindy.
Oh, I suppose Europa's learned her lesson.
Ooh. What?
Uh-oh.
And control themselves.
You cut off super hard
we're
there.
good. We're back.
You cut out a little bit, but it's fine. You got like 60 to 70% of the text out there. Oh, really? Hey, that's really interesting. Mind telling me more?
Oh, she's a hacker too. Oh, amusing. There's nothing too interesting on this comm frequency.
Oh, you know what she reminds me of? I haven't watched it yet, but Lunaterra reminds me of like this girl from like the latter part of Black Lagoon, I think, who has like a giant like face scar like that and like wild blonde hair a little bit.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Aw, you flatter me. But hey, what did that mean exactly? The part about the girls who can't control themselves? I really want to hear more.
Yeah, she's a freak too.
It means to back up that talk first.
Lunaterra is hashtag not Char Aznable. So she's definitely not going to do a counterattack. I gotcha.
Unless?
Oh, she did. Yeah, I think she did that like at least 3 times already. I'm
Oh
pretty
Jesus,
sure.
that's a lot. That's a lot,
Can you-
huh?
Or can you handle the heat of the comms?
Lunaterra's gravitational field focuses to a single point. Lunaterra isn't budging. She's been through much worse, and she has her ship, and so has her ship. Followed always by a thin trail from a bleeding wound she can never completely repair. The Mayor Christium, yeah, is over 2 decades old, but Saturn can't even land a hit. It's regal and stiff, dressed up in cold metallics, weathered and refurbished, the archetypal prototype for all other ship selves, still going after all these years. Still furiously untouchable, the string of pearls hasn't gone down no matter how much she's been rammed with that spear, but she hasn't even nicked Lunaterra's ship once.
Not bad at all for a joyride. But you can't get one heating?
Rammed with that sphere. Yes, I think I'm on the same page as you, don't worry. Good thing you didn't win by looking cool. No mercy for newbies?
No.
Lunaterra puts a stake of solid light through the string of Pearl's leg, pins it to its own gauze wrapper. It doesn't hurt at all. The ship's metals begin molding and reforming around the wound immediately. A ridiculous, unfair advantage. Saturn has no right to complain, but she still wants to. But she is trying to be cool. Everyone wants to. When in the quiet gleam of that always bleeding ship.
That's a pretty amazing shape. Think it will last? Either you're fighting just for fun, because you're that reckless. Or you're cutting your own containment trap and can't escape orbit yet. And you'd beat me for sure if I played around.
I'm not done yet. That's not true. It's actually very difficult to move with a solid light bullet in your leg, but she's not going to let that stop her. Saturn is suddenly closer than she logically could be, claws bubbling, but Lunaterra effortlessly slips away and kicks Saturn's ship directly in the chest.
Yeah, you're done. The container wrapper is still stuck to you, so remove it off. Doesn't seem to have stopped you that much.
Right? It was so rude of them to try and stop me.
Seems cruel to take it away when you're having so much fun with it.
Same as you, right?
Do I know you?
Everyone knows Memorial Foundation's perfect ace.
But do I know you? So I do, don't I?
Let me out of this thing and I'll tell you.
Why should I?
Because you can't help yourself. Besides, don't you want a real fight?
Can you promise me it'll go different?
I can promise it'll be more fun.
You're asking me to totally abandon my duty to bring you back and do that instead.
What, you won't? The legendary pilot who defected from Memorial Foundation then double-crossed the rebels she abandoned them for can't be opposed to a little fooling around with the enemy.
I guess you do know me. Want to trust each other?
Or is it more fun if we don't? Wow, these are both great. Betray or loyal?
Will you join the Celestial Mechanics or the Memorial Foundation?
Well, it's not really join.
Well,
it affects,
who
like...
who will you favor?
Yeah.
I mean, so, like, Memorial Foundation's the one that, like, wants to stick to Earth, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like them that much, then.
Okay, we're going with the Mars Society for this, then. Woohoo!
I'm not particularly fond of, we're gonna go with whatever vibes or sounds appealing rather than judging by faction. That's fair, then. I like fun, if I'm being honest, then. Well, I mean, I like...
Which is more fun?
I like Saturn.
When Saturn gets embarrassed or when Lunaterra gets not. Alright. How was it? Did it hurt?
It's just weird. It's weird that it doesn't hurt. It's easier for Lunaterra to cut through the malleable flesh of the string of pearls directly than untangle her from the wrapper. The flesh reforms quickly, so she has to work patiently. Knife play on the first date. Oh, that's great, yeah. Oh, I only stabbed you a little bit. What, do you want a kiss? String of pearls might be impossible to destroy, even if Saturn can't land a hit. Lunaterra feels like somehow she's the one who got lucky.
What? If justice hurt, you'd never be able to. If justice hurt, you'd never be able to fight. Your brain is giving you more nuanced information. You're very sensitive. Lucky, you'll get used to it. If you're serious about next time, think of yourself as something a little bigger.
I like that. Being big. I'm glad I trusted you.
Stop shaking them. Nah, stop shaking then, or ask me to go easier.
Just a little easier.
Of course.
Do you remember me yet? I thought you remember the name of at least some of the girls you've made out with in supply closets. Your face! Just kidding. But sorry, it was worth it.
You aren't kidding about still being dangerous.
Every pilot knows you. By both of your reputations.
You're definitely Saturn, because no one hated me as much as you. So now I'm curious why you don't anymore.
If I tell you, you'll owe me extra. So save for the next time you catch me.
Huh. Well, I'll just have to catch you again quick. All free. Now get out of here before someone catches us.
Day 2. Alright. Mail. Pilot candidate 007 Mercury interviews. Origin Memorial Foundation Celestial Mechanics. Extracted. Generation 3 pilot intake. Okay. Don't worry, it's just a checkup. I think Is this like someone having a checkup with Mercury? Okay. So we need someone to be the doctor. And we already know.
Recommended? Yeah, checkup. Mm-hmm.
Historically
Scroll to the
untrustworthy
bottom to see who
scenario.
was the author, who was like by name.
Okay. Don't worry, it's just a checkup.
Historically untrustworthy scenario.
It's just questions. I promise.
It's not really a great way to set my mind at ease.
Let's just answer the questions, okay, wise guy?
Fine.
Have you experienced a sense of vertigo or loss of balance for a period lasting more than 2 minutes in the last month?
No.
Have your eating habits changed at all recently?
No.
Have your...
No.
Mercury, work with me, please.
Why? You work with me.
If I absolutely promise neither I nor anyone else will do anything at all to stop you from being exactly who you want, or from whatever changes you need, will you at least answer my questions?
Sometimes. Maybe.
Okay, that's good enough for me. We're just curious if it's a side effect of life in space, or the educational programming of Dr. Nix, or in reference to the behavior of the Iapetus.
No, it's backwards. Everyone else seems to get to do whatever they want without limits in space. Why is it weird when I do it?
We want to test for the effects of space alone, so self-induced changes have to be controlled for.
Don't ask what's in my endocrine system. It's my endocrine system. Fine, it's testosterone, and I put it there because I wanted it there. Is that enough?
Well, I guess that is what I needed to know.
If you promise not to ask me about it again, I'll give you all the data I cataloged about the changes.
Okay, I get it.
You're starting to get it. Stop treating me like a girl, and I'll know you've really got it.
Oh,
Alright, yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Origin extracted from the Nereid OS, author self-shipped string of pearls documentation. The string of pearls was configured for specific outward expressions of gravity, tidal forces. The dissonant rhythm of this reactor makes peaceful tidal communication risky and difficult. Be cautious despite the range and penetration the unit is capable of. Har har. The electromagnetic conductors have liquefied the electrical energy into a corrupting material, a form of theoretical matter that should be used as the primary engagement tool. As a seducer-saboteur model, the unit's functions are inherently insidious. Rather than armor, the plastics are infinitely malleable and regenerate. It is safer to take damage head-on as an opportunity to infect rather than avoid, but the unit can be contained, restrained, and impeded physically and tidally. So ideally you want to get got, because then you can just kind of start infecting people with shit. Mercury, listen, it's an emergency. I'm sorry about everything, but it's important. You have to tell Commander that I'm getting so laid.
Logging off, bye. I was not fooled for even a second that this would be useful.
I feel like I've made a very solid decision in who I chose to voice act. Really? Not even for a second?
I no longer experience hope as a concept. You freed me from it.
Aw, stop! I'm blushing!
What do you want from me, Saturn?
Do you know any discreet places to make out on in Aries?
Goodbye, Saturn.
Also, here's the test output to date.
Saturn. Goodbye.
Aren't you gonna read me the data analysis?
If it is indeed data you are sending this time and not just nudes.
Oh my
god. That's rude. I always ask before I send them to you.
Saturn is such a gremlin.
I don't mind acting as the official art director of Saturn's nudes, since you need it so badly and it's substantially less tedious than data analysis. But if you were as punctual about sending data as cockpit selfies, I would have a lot more data to report.
Why are you so incredulous all the time?
You stole the prototype, might I remind you? You can't just continue the field testing as if nothing happened.
Why not?
Because why would you do anything you didn't want to do?
There's a shocking lack of cockpit selfie fan art, TBH. So true, honestly.
Mm.
A wink.
What are you planning?
Wink, 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 wink.
Fine. They've been dying for it anyway.
Cool, how'd I do?
It's a selfie, isn't it?
This is not bad. It's pretty useful.
He typed through tears.
Don't rub it in. Can't believe your ship self's expanded so much already. What have you been doing with it?
I think I've been hinting very clearly how.
I instantly regret this question. You're supposed to test the prototype in combat.
Same difference. I can't believe we invented a ship designed to get into trouble and didn't think. Oh, Saturn is the obvious choice for this.
We both know why.
You're an even more obvious choice than me. Fuck Iapetus for throwing us both out like trash. Come on, aren't you a little happy to see a little havoc in his perfect garden?
I'll be looking forward to you collecting new data.
Attaboy. Let me just make sure to do a save. Oh wait, no. I will rotate.
Yeah.
Save.
Let's go.
Saturn return. Launch.
What do you mean I can feel her presence? Please do not try to sound that cool. I can feel her presence. Everyone can feel her presence. I can feel it right now. How could you even possibly ignore something like that?
Shut up! I mean, I can feel it physically.
Oh. Wait. Like, how?
Like I feel I'm gonna throw up. It's like I'm spinning upside down and I can't stop.
You sure you haven't somehow concussed yourself or given yourself gravity sickness from all the damage you've managed to inflict on yourself in the past 12 hours?
Yes, and it's on top of all of that. And also, shut up. String of Pearls is feeding me sensory information on the direct line. I'm a human being with 5 senses, and she's trying to cram a dozen more into me.
By direct line, you are in fact talking about the extremely creepy physical interface connection between you and the String of Pearls, correct?
It really, really is, right?
It's truly incredible how we agree about everything and still feel the opposite about it.
Is this why you keep hesitating before giving me intel?
Yes, because you're going to do the opposite of what you should do with it. But I also can't not tell you because you might die, so running support for you is an incredibly anxiety-inducing affair.
It must be hard.
Thank you for acknowledging it.
So, you gonna tell me what's after me?
You've already figured it out, haven't you? But yes, that Cradle's Grace's masterwork.
Celestial Mechanics traded the knowledge for how to finish String of Pearls in exchange for what they needed to finish the Krun Macula. It would be pretty funny if they got us this way in the end.
It's headed directly to the lab. We've already evacuated on the capital ship, but you're its highest priority.
Should I play bait?
If anything, it's more important for you to get back to the native sphere first. In order for us to make contact, we need the String of Pearls. We believe if you hide in the abandoned Daphnis lab, you can use the decaying gravity furnace for cover.
Ah, that's sensible. But bait sounds like a lot more fun, you know?
Really?
Oh, come on! Iapetus must think their pilot is a real idiot if she's going to waste her time on a wild goose chase like that.
He wouldn't just sacrifice you like that.
He would. There must be backups for making contact. Just because I'm the easiest option doesn't mean I'm the only one. He's testing to see if I'm worth investing in, or just gonna get myself killed. Why run? Why not have it out with her? I bet she's thinking the same thing too.
Be careful, Saturn. If you can tell what they're thinking, they can tell what you're thinking.
Please, if I really could do something like that, they wouldn't have kicked me out of the pilots.
Then how do you know the pilot's a she?
Because boys can't pilot. Daphnis, the tiny shepherd moon, so small it barely earns the name, tumbles through the Keller Gap, ruffling the rings of the planet it orbits. It housed the last official laboratory of Earth's decommissioned space program, training ground of failures like Saturn and special girls like Pluto. Saturn remembers it feeling cramped, anxious, and scary. No, wait. Pluto remembers it that way. Saturn remembers what it used to feel. What it used to feel so special to be chosen, a candidate for the last generation of pilots. But didn't Pluto feel that way too? Sometimes two things are true. In this place, gravity is quietly degenerating, and distances are becoming ambiguous because between past and present, between me and you. That's a really good line. Holy shit. The Daphnis lab seems smaller to Saturn now, though not as tiny as it feels to Pluto. And that's obvious. No longer people-sized, she tears through it like worms in an apple. But there's a much bigger worm here, and she doesn't know of any more if this is a good idea. What was a good idea? Is this like somebody's inner monologue? Saturn didn't have any ideas. She's just trying to hide, even though there's no place where you cannot be felt by me. Oh, that's Pluto talking. Oh, I see. Alert, tidal resonance, IFF confirms enemy, warning, gravitational hazard, danger, pressure exceeding safe range. I know, it's extremely exciting. Stop making me so nervous. Supermassive, small enough to hide in this complex, but with a dual reactor denser than the entire moon compressed into the head of a pin. An hour ago, and Saturn felt the gravitational pull of something so big and so close and so powerful, the interior of her cockpit creaked with the pressure, and her head, heart, and eyes welled up with tears. Something that couldn't be anyone other than Pluto. Cool, she must be pretty big, huh? So why is she so hard to find? Saturn had no idea. Why do I have the feeling someone's laughing at me? No one is laughing at Saturn. The lab's been abandoned for years. But Pluto, wherever she is, giggles. Not in a mean way. She really does think it's cute. I haven't thought about Pluto in a long time. Oh man, it really would be funny if she was in that monster. Well, now someone is laughing at Saturn. Hey! Now I know someone's here! I can feel you listening. But I can hear you too, and I can catch you. You're not the only one who can fuck with the narrative.
Oh,
I like the idea of mutually assured destruction. That sounds fun.
oh boy.
It's easy to catch someone if you don't care, you might get caught yourself. But if you want to drive someone wild, you gotta show them that you're worth catching. And then you're good enough to catch them too. The lab is dark, the malfunctioning lights cast an eerie glow. Dying culture, without gravity to hold it together. But you can hear the faint laughter rippling on the gravity. And where it's coming from. When you know the controls, smashing all the buttons at once is just as good. Got you! It's a hit. Her claws sink in. They tremble in the pressure. Whatever they've sunk into is larger than belief. The Krun macula towers over Saturn. Pluto's ship is so big it barely fits in the complex, but it's only a speck compared to how big it feels. Supermassive enough to warp local space-time. Humming and vibrating with nebula dust, incredibly gentle, or she would have destroyed Saturn and the whole complex without even trying.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
You
Wait,
got
actually,
me.
Oh darn! I figured B would want to voice the character, but I think they're away right now.
Well,
Well, I mean, yeah, no,
I
you can go,
wouldn't
Con.
mind.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Con was
Just-
getting ready to
yeah, I guess.
go. Con already said like lines of dialogue.
We said it at the same time. Okay,
Oh,
fine.
shit.
I tried to say something immediately, but fine, sure.
Do you want to be? Do you want to be Pluto? Go ahead.
I wanted to give it a shot, sure, but
I can
I just read the character description and thought I could do her. Anyways, sure. Oh wow, you got me.
No matter what size it appears, in their truest, most real sense of size, the ship is bigger than this moon, than anything Saturn could imagine. The string of pearls quickly flits away, but Chronomacula's grip is on her before she can twitch.
Oh, it's still me.
I mean,
And I
if you...
thought you Saturn. What?
I mean, I don't know. I think... Con, do you want to give it a go?
Oh, okay. Well, fuck me. You can just tell me you didn't want me to. Dude, you offered halfway through. That's fine. Just
well, I
say
mean, like,
it.
shit, I don't know, okay? Fuck. Joshy, do you want to voice the character?
Well, it's up to you.
No, it's up to you. Do you want to voice the character?
Go ahead, Con.
Alright.
Oh, okay. And I've got you, Saturn. I was really surprised to see you like this.
Cool, right? I've got Poison now, too. Want to see if you're still the top weirdo psychic mutant in space?
Oh, wow. Sounds really cool. But I don't know if you're ready yet.
Wanna bet?
Sure.
The string of pearls screeches and buckles as the dust ignites and the tiny portion of Pluto's tidal forces slam into her. Warning, gravity hazard. Gah!
Had enough?
You kidding?
Okay, we can turn it up.
Wow! Woo! That sure is insane! Because my brain is melting into the universe.
You're the one who wanted to show off. You don't have to do that to endear yourself to me. But if you really want to impress me, you're going to have to do better than that.
Yeah? You're really still not impressed? Even by this?
By what? Oh, that does sting.
It spreads like a poison, even through metal. It jumps like electricity, but drips like a liquid, pink and impossible, and spreading quickly through the Krun macula's body.
So you're not just full of risky bad ideas. That makes me happy. I won't shut you down too hard.
Ah, okay, you win!
You gonna be good now?
Okay. So, what did you want to talk about? As Cradle Grace's glittering psychic death machine, you definitely have more important things to do than go out of your way to bully me for no reason, right?
Oh, that's right. That man and the fleet are escaping, aren't they?
Hope you didn't mind falling for this trap.
Trap? You? Silly, I know you're more important than that.
More than catching the rest of the celestial mechanics fleet?
I knew this would be fun, and you knew it too.
I am absolutely delighted about you doing that, just to be clear, so you don't have to read my mind to roast me about it.
I can't read minds. You know that's not how it works. But I also don't need to know that. But I did want to know how the biggest overachiever of my juniors turned into such a bad girl.
If you really remembered me, you'd remember I wasn't ever good.
I do remember. Even if you're not that good at being bad, do you know what you're doing? With that machine that's so dangerous, we don't even want to find out what it does.
I think you answered your own question about why I'm keeping it. Are you gonna stop me then? But you don't want to. Hey, stop, don't pry into me. If you're pitying me, I'll make you regret it. Not all of us came out perfect like you. Some of us get thrown out before they see any use at all.
I won't pity you. I really would have torn this machine apart. But now that I'm here, gifted little mutant to gifted little mutant, I can't bear to. Because some of us just haven't been thrown out yet. Lab-grown girls like us should stick together.
I might still make you regret it.
Winning isn't my most important task. It's not yours either.
Are you sure about that?
You're not who I'm worried about. It's only your boss I can't forgive.
Oh, I love hearing that. Tell me more. I'm getting a crush already. Regretting it now?
Don't worry. There's nothing you can make me regret.
Ever since the day Mars began, Mars has been doomed. No, there will never be a planet Mars. That's a name reserved for places where human life, gravity, and culture reign. This is just bitter Aries. But like the stingy and edible weeds that grow when nothing else does, Cradle Grace is dug in and we can't get them out. The colony is wrecked, the terraforming engines are broken, the gravity furnaces are out of control, there's no resources left on this planet, no strategic value, this planet doesn't even exist. It's an inert rock. There's no point in fighting, there's no need to fight. Ship selves can't keep you alive alone forever, and even if that was the case, we could leave tomorrow and claim victory. Most of the Memorial Foundation NCES fleets already did. That's why there's barely any of us left, and why we can't get them out. What, why don't I go home too, and leave all those idiots to just fucking die on a rock? What do you think what do you think we're doing this for? External communications sent on August 31st, 1978, Memorial Foundation troops. Does someone else want to do one of these, like, line reads? Or you just, I don't know. I can do all the blocks of text, it's fine.
It's not like we're idiots. We know we're doomed. This planet still doesn't fulfill the requirements for human life. And life is just a start anyway. Don't you know that gravity is something more important? You do understand celestial mechanics, right? Matter is made of tiny particles, but enough of it exerts gravity that stitches the universe together. Culture is made of tiny humans, and enough of it together can decide what's real and what isn't. It is really quite fucked up that this is how decisions about humans get made. Enough humans can decide anything, and then it'll be true, even about what's human and what's not. They don't even have to wait for the deadline. They've already decided that any human without their feet planted on the Earth is in fact not a human. That's a pretty usual thing for humans to do. No differences of any kind need to exist. We'll just be aliens, and then they'll send the real military after us. We'll die. But if we just hold the line here for our princess to get through and make it to the moon, she'll open up the gravity well, and then we get to decide. Internal communications on January 25th, 1981 by Cradle's Grace's Irregulars.
Here, Sim, if you want to do one, I guess this one's for you.
Sure. It's morning on Ares, but what's time in space? If we can't get our capital ship launched and refueled and the prototype retrofitted with the final equipment, we'll have everything in place. Keep out of the canyons of Mars where Cradle's Graces and Memorial Foundation are bickering, hold the city ruins against invading troops, and make sure no one tries to set the oxygen ocean on fire while we refuel. It's a pretty thankless job. But me? I can't wait to see what happens. This is the most exciting space it's ever been. Before we got here, this was a dead rock. It's the best we could have... But the best we could have ever hoped for was Earth in a different place. Who needs that? Far in the distance, the moon's gravity well shines. If no one controls it before the deadline is up, Earth will have to take drastic steps to ensure that humanity is not divided. What they're afraid of happening, we will ensure that it happens. Finally have something alien in space. Private communication sent on January 26, 1981 by Celestial Mechanics researcher.
This is getting pretty good.
Yeah. Root corruption. Error. Mission parameters not detected. Mission results. Needed for gravitational slingshot missions. Error. Navigational shortlist not found. Manual inject mission results.txt. Mission parameters found. All results perfect and amazing. Wow, thank you, Saturn. Flight path generating. Fleet path Cronus orbit refuel on planet Ares. Lagrange colony. Pass classified operation Earth's moon. New standing orders coming in. Ares, guard Celestial Mechanics fleet refueling on Ares oxygen ocean. Stay out of trouble and do not... Oh, actually, Ares is like an entire actual person. Hold on a second. Or is it just like the planet, that like somebody on the planet, like
plan communications?
Joshy, you want to literally be the god of war? Oh, he muted.
I think he stepped out. All right. Ares, stay out of trouble and do not engage Memorial Foundation troops patrolling in immediate vicinity. Accept orders. No. Oh, Ares is the physical body that would have been Mars. Okay. Error, cannot proceed. Manual inject. Accepted. Normalizing gravitational slingshot effect. Prepare for immediate launch to Ares.
Nifty.
Alright, mail. Subject. Origin, Celestial Mechanics Fleet main, misfire transmission, author, junk data - error. Is this supposed to be Mercury talking? I'm not even sure. Celestial Mechanics
Oh my
on
god.
main.
Sorry for getting back to you so late, but I was in the middle of a meeting. My phone buzzed so much the director asked me if I needed to take a call. I swear you do this on purpose. I don't think you really need feedback on your nudes that quickly. Even though, yes, they're really, really important to me, and I can't stop thinking about them or getting any of my work done. And my presentation suffered greatly for my lack of focus. I expect you're prepared for a little payback. And after I sent you my schedule so that this whole thing wouldn't happen again, even... Hey, you wouldn't have asked me for my meeting time, so you could send those to me at the worst possible moment, would you? I already know the answer to that, so why don't you tell me this? Why can I never get enough out of you? Be careful today.
I'm not careful any day, so...
I'm serious this time. My Iapetus is in the field today. I don't know where he's fighting, but you should be careful.
Jeez, you worry too much.
Obviously, because you give me so much to worry about.
I mean, are you really worried? His ship self is actually not that scary. Not as scary as mine.
As if that was the thing I was worried about.
What then? Oh, ew, God, I'm not even thinking about letting our mutual ex touch me. I won't even fight him. I'll curve him the second his tides so much... as tremble against my plating. Why would you worry? I don't even slightly hate him less than you do.
There's no possible way you hate him more than I do, but that's not the issue. That's never the issue with him. Hating him hasn't made him any easier to deal with.
We were kids, though. We're older and wiser now. LMAO.
Ha ha ha.
Wiser being irrelevant.
At least you are, Mercury.
Hardly.
Hmm?
Or I would be telling you. You remember how he just casually lingered his fingers a second too long on your shoulder?
In front of everyone? It was so gross. It was so gross.
I'm sorry. I actually had to shiver for a second.
Oh, ew, oh god.
Because that's actually happened to me before.
Oh no! And I love the attention every time. It made me so smug.
I loved it. It was gross. I hate him. Do you love yourself enough to not fall for it again?
I definitely hate him enough to not fall for it. Do you?
No, obviously. I'm still in celestial mechanics, so how do you think I feel?
You're soaring. We got a stupid idiot who loves you, and you get to do research and never have to deal with him again. And with this ship self, we'll have a future. The future. Then, no matter what, I'll make sure he won't. You'll do a quick save. Uh, 400mm kiss or deep dive? This is why I refer to him as the literal worst person. Yeah, I can see why he's the worst person in space. That makes sense.
Okay, now Joshi, Rindy, and B are away.
Oh boy.
No, I'm here. It's just not a bit of noise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did hear that wow 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 every so often. I think. I guess technically this one sounds like the one you should be doing second because it's about the fleets. Well, I don't know.
Let's go with the deep dive.
Okay. Both of these missions are very good. All right, sure, yeah.
Battle motif here. I want to see what an oxygen ocean looks like.
Oh, hold on a second, shit. I think you just said Saturn. What are you doing? Hold on a second. Let me move the chat box a bit down so it's not getting in the way of text, even though it's definitely gonna get in the way of text. Here, hold on a second. God damn, that's not what I want to do. All right, here.
Saturn, what are you doing?
Disable all comms and the diving supports and... Oh, you're still here? I thought I cut this channel too. Well, I should go ahead and shut it.
Don't you dare cut me off.
You can listen if you promise not to whine. Or stop me.
I will do no such thing, and you cannot make a deal with me.
I'm simply stating a fact, not making an argument.
Just why, Saturn? Why are you such an incorrigible, petulant nightmare? After you were probationally forgiven for doing a very good job not getting String of Pearls ruined or captured, and Command even decided to give you the job of sparking the gravity engine that will take our fleet back to the native sphere. I would think you wouldn't be so into pressing your luck recklessly.
But everyone except for you is so annoying.
They're annoying because whatever is causing the tidal interference from the bottom of the oxygen ocean is almost certainly the Cradle's Grace's weapon, and they have no reason to believe you're going to be loyal. Every single second of the day you are horrid and undisciplined, and your brief periods of obedience only seem to exist to throw everyone off later.
I mean...
If you want me to cover for you, you have to play along a little. Why are you like this?
Years of encouragement and grooming followed by abandonment and neglect. You know that. Same as you.
And same for that pilot you're after too, is that why?
In a different way, but I think so. Enemy or not, I want to talk. I think I'm getting somewhere. I'm not gonna get to talk if you all are interfering.
What if she doesn't want to just talk?
Then you'll really appreciate me cutting the cable before she pulls all of you down there with me.
Why is it so important anyway? You'll really jeopardize the whole operation for that?
What? You don't think I have my own cunning master plan? It's way better than his. Supposedly nothing can stop the Krun Macula. Is it better to find out if that's true sooner than later?
Fight her or talk, which is it?
How are they any different? Anyways, don't worry. When the connection accidentally breaks, I'll be fine. Promise. You will be too. Share a secret moment deep down. Get in a tug of war above the waves. That's a very good question.
Okay. For or against? You're in the narrative seat.
Betray or loyal?
The balance shifts because Pluto tugs and Saturn tugs harder. Deep, so deep, crushing and dark. But the string of pearls is organs that see everything, smoky and cold. She slips down into a stream of evaporation, the shy of being the spark that blows it all up. Whatever's down there, but don't play dumb, because Saturn knows exactly who and what's down there is playing coy. Oh, interesting. Do you have the same idea, Pluto?
Breaking up tidal interfere.
Cutting off the comms? Well, now I'm gonna have to cut the comm line myself. Saturn doesn't have to play by anyone's rules, even and especially the rules of the universe. It's made of a last-minute miracle. It loves its best when it's just waiting on the edge between one possibility and another, tempting fate and not caring where it lands. Pluto doesn't cross those rules. She's the universe itself, a perfect target for Saturn, and the wall she crashes against it. She's not playing coy, she's looking for someone to crash against her. From the depths, Krun Macula tugs, but playfully. String of Pearls takes the invitation, and he yanks back not so playfully at all.
Hey, boo. Do you want to play?
I sure do! But come up and play my game!
Oh, sure. If you can make...
Krun Macula is in the plunge and is the plunge into fascination. A fall omnidirectional into the end of the universe. Krun Macula can drown the ocean in her gravity, but String of Pearls is the greatest trick. The String of Pearls cheats distance. She can't ignore it, but she can interpret it differently. So, F parentheses X equals an anxious avoidant, infinitely approaching and never reaching asymptote?
Yeah.
Or maybe f of x can be a curve accelerating rapidly into infinity. Math isn't hard for Saturn, just the results. I have not thought about math in so long.
This would mean that it is a function of something.
I gotcha. Mercury would be screaming if the comms were still on, because this is a big risk. The most dangerous and guaranteed way to get the Celestial Mechanics fleet wrecked, if she isn't careful, and even if she is. Closing distance is mutual. Pulling Pluto out of the depths of the oxygen ocean is not something she's doing for them. If Saturn wants to change the rules, then Pluto will let her. She'll be the one to set the variable, no matter what Saturn sets function, f of x, 2. Pluto sets the force. She can get slack if she wants to. Go slack. Saturn's equation for something like f of x, the closer you approach, the further I move away, a hard equation to solve. Are you up to it? Along with the equation of gravity, Saturn fires hooks. They wouldn't have hit without the equation, but it was a moment of Pluto's curiosity that they bet on. This is enough. The ocean plunges, the ship rocks. Emergency retraction! Max output!
Okay. I was trying not to cause so much trouble. I just wanted to delay you for a little while. But if you really insist, I'll come make all the trouble you want.
That's funny, considering how hard you've been wrecking the Celestial Mechanics fleet. I'd almost think you weren't going easy at all! Saturn is pulling hard, but it's like trying to pull a star out of a black hole. But something about the way Pluto reacts makes Saturn think it might still be possible.
You're working hard. I was just sent to make sure you all didn't have an easy time.
I've never worked hard, ever.
You sound like kind of a liar. You sure you're not still a bit good?
Say it to my face!
Okay, if you really, really insist. I can get carried away too.
Saturn's capture cables go slack, and she shoots up and out of the ocean, pulled by the panicking surface crew. The equation input has changed. The number Pluto has changed it to gives Saturn a thrill. As the oxygen tidal wave starts building, the ocean trembles, the fleet sees and nearly capsize, but Saturn breaks out of the liquid and into the sky, and Pluto is pulled up and out and free. The Crown Macula is more frightening and powerful than Saturn remembered, but she can't be scared now. Well, maybe she can. Just a little. But this is what she wanted, too. A beautiful solution to her equation. I hit my mouse by accident. It's hard to know someone if you haven't fought them. That's just something that she's known for a long time. The pain of wondering if you just aren't good enough to stand next to someone. She'd prefer to know where she stands. For Pluto, who was made to be so overwhelming that in her presence no other option but peace can exist, she doesn't have anything to prove herself. Win or lose, she's open when others are honest. Between ship cells, all conflict must be honest. It's the only way to make contact. That's the moment she's waiting for, to give life to all the feeling unleashed when she decided she'd let herself have them. The Celestial Mechanics fleet can't do anything but wait, and think about how this is probably all Saturn's fault.
You're strange, Saturn. I don't know what to think. You think you can't win, but you're trying anyway. What do you want to make happen? So sure and unsure of yourself.
Just come on already! We can't all be gravitational beauties!
Tides come from people, and people are people. Whether they get there being taught or being made.
Keep the pity of yours out of your voice, or I won't be having fun anymore.
I don't pity you. I was very lucky. There's no reason to why I got to be so lucky. But I'm selfish. I didn't deserve it, but I'll never feel. I had too much at stake to feel guilty when I got everything I wanted.
I know exactly how that feels. Unlike you, though, they took it away again when they were done with me.
No. It looks like they weren't able to for very long, though. You won't get anywhere with girls if you insist on believing you had it the worst. Every girl has it the worst.
You know what? I liked it better when I was dragging you.
Are you ready to try again? Teach me a lesson or get over yourself. And let me see what's under that.
Saturn's got a good idea. Even as the Crown Macula tosses the fleet apart with tidal forces, the string of pearls closes in. She can be as close as touch, yet always out of reach. This time she sets f of x to as close as can be. Of course, that's in the crush of her gravity well, but that's fine, because Saturn has dedicated her life to being a fucked up loser. I thought for sure I could make you squirm, but you're so perfect, you're even better accepting that you were not perfect than me. But that's not to say that I'll let up for a moment, no matter how bad at this I am.
I love that. It's a great thing about you. You don't know how strong your belief is. You know you're going to lose, but fight anyway. Believe you're going to win even still.
I always win even when I lose. I would never go in if I didn't know that. Electrotoxic waves sting the Crown Macula as she embraces the string of pearls. It's like making out with a battery. It's uncomfortably like getting electrocuted, but comfortably like making out.
How long can you keep that up? How long can you last if you're crushed like this?
What? Isn't this a great idea? Being crushed like a pancake under you is great!
You're really incorrigible, but I love it. But I can last longer than you can.
I love how it looks like Crown Immaculate is doing a Cape Dawn at String of Pearls. That's a pretty good point, actually, yeah. Maybe, but isn't it worth it? You're not able to waste time like I can.
I'll make it way worse for you.
But I can keep this up. I've got nothing to lose.
That's so selfish and ridiculous. It's the worst for everyone. I love it. It's really kind of outrageous. I can't believe it. Okay, you win. Even though your side objectively loses. What do you want?
Saturn's weapons slow and fizzle, but Pluto doesn't quite let it go. Just hearing I won is all I want.
You're really right about yourself. You're totally worst. I wish I could be like...
Next time we meet, I'll show you. Day 4.
This is so gay.
Very true. Very gay. Let's see. Annual Academy student rating. Origin Colony Server Force Extraction. Author Memorial Foundation Space Academy Archives. Oh, for sure. Deeply, deeply queer in all kinds of way. Exactly. This is the kind of shit I'm looking for. Also, I realize that the text is kind of getting fucked up by that weird shit at the bottom of the screen. God, there's no good place to ever put a chat box, I swear to God. Let's see.
Where are B and Joshi?
Unsure, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Here, what if I just scrunch? No, can't make it smaller. What if I put it over here instead? And then move it up a little bit. Sorry. There we go. That looks a little... I think that'll work a little bit better. I won't rate them. They're still learning. Given this, Halimede is underperforming based on the expectations that you set out for her. I told her the projections were completely divorced from reality, repeatedly for this very reason. The authority she may have wielded on Earth means nothing up here. I should add, because I know you will forget it as early as it is convenient, that she is performing very highly compared to her peer group in the specific areas that you seem to consider so highly. Yet, even compared to your Generation 1 aces, she has the potential to surpass them. Stop asking if she has surpassed the top one yet. Better to keep those two as separate as possible for interpersonal reasons. Halimede is too competitive and easily impressed to not make me worry about placing her in close contact with the number 1 ace. Your attempts to put those two in the same room is not gone unnoticed to me. Do you love Dramata, Iapetus? Or is there just something else you believe is more important than the health of our pilots? Nick's final resignation. Memorial Foundation Evidence Locker. Author, Special Counsel for the Prosecution of Dr. Nix. I'm not sure who this Nix individual is, but if anybody wants to voice them, I suppose now's the time.
Who wants to be Nix?
Nix Hart. Apparently a character that liked. Good to know.
What do you think, Joshi?
I can take them.
Alright. Dr. Nix's Cradle of Grace is associated, she/her. Alright.
Okay. My girl voice isn't very good.
You can just do your natural voice. It's fine.
In these moments, nothing is more painful than being patronized. But you couldn't even spare me that. I can't understand why you thought me to be that naive, though I really did know. They thought a world where the children were together and free and could write their own future sounded wonderful. I didn't even get close for them to understand that's not what they wanted. I knew it from the start. I regret only that I didn't get further before they noticed. You are asking for my resignation, but there's nowhere else for me to go. There's nowhere else for those children to go either. I won't let you have them, and I won't let you crush them back to their earthly shapes. What you are asking instead is for me to declare war, so I will do so, and we will see if Earth's tides are truly powerful enough to crush the new humanity you rejected.
Wow.
Captain told me to thank you for the data stream.
You're very welcome. Hold on a second, let me just push that up a little bit. Okay, that's good. You're very welcome. Do you have any results for me?
Yes, I'll encrypt them.
Thank you, you're the best.
I guess there's no point asking what you want them for. How afraid should I be?
I'm just trying to fulfill our mission, Mercury. You know that.
I'm gonna tell him you're an inscrutable and petulant as ever.
Oh, please, I don't want your hubby to hate me. Why do you always call Ganymede the captain anyways? Lol.
Ganymede.
Because some of us have a sense of discretion.
Aw, Captain's pet is so well behaved.
You're one to talk, Saturn.
Ooh.
You're going to end up at the pound one of these days if you go through any more superior officers.
No, it's cute you both tidily locked that quick. You're making all the lesbians jealous.
Then act like it, Saturn. I will not apologize for locking it down. I've had my fill of being a pet.
I don't really want to be a pet either.
Maybe you're learning to love yourself.
What I'd act like is what I'd like to be as a toy.
That's even worse.
No, it's better. Plastic and metal can be molded into any kind of shape. You can smooth over and change whatever you want. You only have to accept the interference you're designed for.
A toy never gets to do anything. Just sits there looking pretty.
Mercury, what do you think I want? Don't you love how our ship selves evoke so much? They're being plastic and the silhouette of a human. These beam weapons are my fingertips. The chassis is my tits. They're also beam weapons and impenetrable chassis. They can shred the plastic all they want, but they can't touch me.
Plastic can't get hurt. But you can still be, don't forget.
People fawn over objects. They worship them. I want to be the product they obsess over.
I thought you were tired of getting thrown away.
I am not for individual retail sale. Look, don't touch. One of a kind, not sold in stores.
That got real for a few good moments there.
This is very good and very gay. Two things that I approve of greatly. Alright, 400mm kiss. Memorial Foundation deploys a certain sniper to stop escape, and resupply routes to the rusting Celestial Mechanics fleet. All Zard needs to do is stay out of trouble. What's the chance of that? Let's see. Rindy, you are here, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. 400mm kiss is a possible spicy outcome. I'd love to hear that.
No, go ahead, take your time. We're not dying yet or anything.
You know, fighting officially on Ares is a lot less fun than I was promised it would be.
It's real work, Saturn. I thought that's what all that getting back on our good side was all about.
They shouldn't have done such a good job of hiding in the oxygen ocean then? Ah, jeez. Hold on a second, let me reread that. They should have done such a good job of hiding in the oxygen ocean then. You can maybe stage an attack from the Olympus ruins, but not even Cradle's Graces is precious enough to defend them.
Memorial Foundation is thorough enough to watch over it.
Of course. Only they would be that annoying.
There's recent activity there, and they want an investigation.
They're just being paranoid. That's a stupid plan. And they're only sending someone there to waste their time chancing we're dumb. Or baiting us.
Would they really send their ace if that was the case?
Wait, the old Memorial Foundation warhorse, you mean? Why didn't you tell me the most important part first? Coordinates now, please!
Saturn, I really hope you're not actually...
Yeah, I'm feeling like... You know... Commander's right, actually. That area needs some really thorough investigation, just to be sure.
What's with the sudden enthusiasm? It's really not. No, wait, it's exactly like you. When you said you fought off the Mercurian pilot, what were you actually doing?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mercury. I was so dutiful and brought this back in one piece. So that means I won. So don't worry about it.
Why are you like this?
Saturn gets no-scoped by a Lunaterra. Lunaterra gets a point-blank encounter.
Which is the better option?
I have a feeling I have a feeling it's the point blank encounter. At least me personally. Any input, Rindu? This is your character
Nope.
after all.
Your
Okay.
call. Your call.
Point blank then. The balance shifts because Saturn moved and Lunatera couldn't.
Be right back.
Okay.
Gotcha.
She does. Saturn is as good as already down, but so is Lunatera. Got you too. Pure spite got Saturn this far, and it will get her even farther. She takes aim and fires. Lunatera, perfectly still for the perfect shot, is perfectly unable to get out of the way in time. Saturn's a string of pearls, is laid out flat on her back, creaking and twitching, and Lunatera's mare Chrysium falls from her sniper shot like a burning star. Lunatera wakes up first, but her flight unit is shot. It's hard to hide a ship that can't fly in the city. But is full of unfair tricks. Shooting her down is just the beginning. You have to catch her next. That's alright with Saturn. She's at her best when everyone is the dirt. When she wakes up, she's ready. She might be in worse shape than Lunatera, but worse shape is her best. The string of pearls skirts along the half-constructed city with the shape of ruins, and the pristine finish of plastic toys still in their boxes, looking for the hole Lunatera's nestled in, and dodging her shots of protest. Rebooted longer than I thought. Be ready or not, here I come! Hey, come on out, come on out, come on out! You almost got me the last time you poked your head out to shoot. Try again! Oh, come on, I'm not babbling to trick you or anything. I'm just having a great time here. I'd love it if you'd stop making me feel like I'm just talking to myself.
I can hear you fine, Saturn.
What, this isn't exciting enough? I guess that's why you're the ace pilot, LT. I need to have you on the ropes to taunt you and dodge at the same time. An ear-splitting crash. Impossible to tell which direction the shot came from. The cover around Saturn explodes.
I'm an ace because I keep my I'm an ace because I keep my priorities straight.
That's not what I've heard.
What have you heard?
That keeping your priorities straight is the thing you're the worst at. That it is probably... Fuck. That keeping your priorities straight is the thing that you're the worst at. That it is pretty much your most obvious weak point.
Maybe they don't know what my priorities are.
Is getting shot down by an idiot with no combat experience high on your priorities list? The building next to Saturn explodes. Is missing all the time high on your priority list?
You really are a brat.
Is getting harassed constantly by a flirtatious brat high on your priority list?
You're really on your toes today. I can't hit you with anything.
Yeah, I'm having fun too.
What a mess. I don't know why I'm laughing about it, or having so much fun.
I'm glad you think so.
It's a funny kind of date, if you put it that way.
If this fighting is just play fighting, then keep playing with me. You should be careful though. You never know what I might try next. I've got so many plans for dragging you out into the sun.
Like what? Are they working on me?
Of course. Stop underestimating me. I'm executing several plans as we speak. You're not at all ready, Lunatera. I'm not giving you any way out.
You're not going to at least give me a hint. I'm at a disadvantage here.
You can't trick me into giving it all away. But maybe you're right. Maybe I should be generous and let you know just a hint about one plan.
You're generous. You should know this, but winning isn't my highest priority. It won't win I'm easy, though.
Hey, we do think alike. At least in the first half of that. If you love winning, the stalemate of this whole conflict should bore you to tears. All left in space are second-choice pilots, who suck at things like winning no matter how good they are. I'm the second choice, but I'm the pilot that's here right now, and no one else would have thought of the plan I did.
Oh? I'm a second choice too, or I wouldn't be here. Is that a greater plan?
Really? You? Oh, it's not a good plan. It's just that no one else would do it, because I have to be a freak to try and catch you on foot.
A first choice would never be sent to space in the first place. That does sound like a crazy plan to me. What would you even do if you found me? Assuming I'm standing still.
I know it sounds like I'm showing off, but I couldn't beat you in a fair fight, so anything else is in my favor, right? Maybe it's the only way around that ghost ship of yours, and how much of a genius you are. I can track any ship that I've hit once.
I also have ways of being so hidden you could never find me.
You're right. But you haven't used them.
Maybe not.
Also, did you know that your Mare Chrysium has a manual bypass for opening the cockpit?
Yes.
Oh, good! But I'll knock anyway. The gentle hiss of pressure in the cockpit opens. Hi. You look a little different. Not nearly as smug.
And you look a lot different. I remember you now. You were such a good girl. I never would have thought it was you.
You're smiling, Lunatera. Did something good just happen?
You must really trust me to come unarmed.
Why would I need to be? I win! I'd say I'm pretty dangerous just like this.
You think of everything.
No, short girls doming tall girls good. Very true, honestly. Never mind. You do look infuriatingly smug. For someone I just beat, step away from the controls.
Sure. I'm not laughing at you, I'm impressed. You know, even still, even in the fake fight you have no respect for, no one takes me this seriously.
I go to the bathroom and I come back to this? Fuck yeah!
I'm the more definition ace, but just by default. After the good ones left. So not mind listening to you, since you think I'm cool.
Lunatera kneels by the controls, hands up. They're still in reach. Saturn climbs the open hatch. No sudden movements, and I don't think you're cool.
What do you want now? My sheep? Me? They're both useless.
I'll decide that. I don't need your ship out of commission. I'm gonna be much cooler than you very soon. And then I'll beat you sort of fair and square. Maybe I should reprogram this ship to be absolutely sure. Lunatera whips her around so fast Saturn's pinned down in the cockpit seat before she could tell how it happened.
Sorry, but touching there isn't allowed.
So, then where is touching allowed?
You're absolutely much more dangerous without a gun.
LT's hand is on Saturn's collar, and her arm on her other on Saturn's wrist. Saturn slips her free hand down LT's arm. So how about here?
That's fine.
The creator describes Saturn and Lunatera as verse-for-verse anarchy. What about here?
I won't stop you.
Oh, you got God Empress in here? Hello, hi, thank you for coming in. You don't mind if I touch your face, but you won't let me touch your ship?
Some places on the ship are fine, some places on me are fine. Which do you want to know right now?
Is this... damn it.
So how's unbuttoning my shirt going? It's harder than it looks at that angle with just one hand, huh?
Just make out with me, you heinous bitch.
Yes!
Yes! 10 out of 10. I'm gonna think about this when I'm writing stuff.
Yes!
Lunatera had this idea, but instead she forgets it. She finds she has let her grips go slack, instead has nearly leapt out of her chair to kiss her. That thought is a little surprising, but her body made the right call. In the moments in between, when she was too busy overthinking it, Saturn seemed a little mad about that smug face Lunatera is making, and bites Lunatera's lip as they kiss. It doesn't encourage Lunatera to stop being like that.
This is absolutely insane.
Are you kidding? What could possibly be a better use of your time? Don't tell me duty is why you're fighting out here, or you would have stopped me before I opened the hatch.
You're not just here for fun. You're not doing this just because there's no point, and you're killing time before the war collapses one way or another.
Obviously! I can be sure and still make out with you. Would it disappoint you if I wasn't? Oh, don't make that face. I can tell it would. That's good, though. I feel the same way. I wouldn't have let you flirt if that's just all you were.
How can you be so sure?
Looks like I know something you don't. Even if it's just one thing.
I'm always the last to know.
You always make it seem like you know what you're doing.
I'm just acting on instinct. My body knows what to do.
Then you should be asking her. She'll know just what to do.
September 12, 1963. Never mind.
This is also
I'm not reading this.
This is also Dr. Nix again, Sim, so if you want to take your shot, go ahead.
Go for it.
That's when the first and last artificial colony of the native sphere was completed. In a tranquil bowl of stable gravity at Lagrange point 5. Or Lagrange point 5.
Lagrange.
It's the front line against Lagrange. I'm just gonna say, I think it's French, but I don't remember how to say it.
Lagrange.
It's the front line against existential threats. A training facility for a generation of humans adapted to fight in space. Is a colony environment with life, gravity, and culture necessary for human beings to live, thrive, die, and be born. The hope that peace on Earth would reign if we won this war in heaven. Without pressure, water boils off our tongues and we dissolve into compact parts. Without culture, we forget the shapes we're supposed to have and turn inside out into something else. Out of necessity, we created a pressurized environment, exerting enough gravitational pressure to maintain cohesion, all senses, in space. A ship self to ferry through the world. They function only in places where the gravity of humans is too light to sustain existence. It was doomed from the start. Of course they were jealous. Of the humans the Earth no longer wanted, flying on zero-G wings.
Fun fact, Lagrange was actually Italian, but changed his name to be French.
Was he? I didn't know that.
I would dunk on him, but I have no room to speak.
Who wants to be Europa?
I suppose
he was an astrophysicist.
Your name is technically like Jean. I guess that
cool
makes sense. I think I was voicing the Memorial Foundation stuff before? I don't fucking remember.
Isn't Europa another moon of Saturn's?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a location in Destiny too, but I don't care about that anymore. That's the Memorial... So let's see, July 29th, 1958. Problematic Butch Europa. Oh, that's great. That's when the Memorial Foundation International Executive Committee was granted international authority in the spirit of unified human peace and the verified presence of an existential threat outside of the solar system to establish a cultural, military, and scientific response to existential threats. No longer confined to Earth, a growing native sphere where our gravity reigns forever. Safety, research, and expansion. The 3 pillars of Memorial Foundation Space Branch will protect Earth from without as it has from within. Free from the old world's gravity, it will be possible to advance science, art, and culture without constraint and join hands. All of Earth finally unified. From Memorial Foundation protecting humans from other humans through peace on Earth, and protecting humans from everything else through war in heaven. Would fulfill both our agencies' agendas simultaneously. Oh, I get it. Heaven is like, it's like space, because, like, you know, it's the heavens. Yeah.
Wasn't that obvious?
I mean, yeah, I know. I didn't really think about it until now. I was too busy focusing on the lesbians, doing very gay things together, and it was nice.
You're not the only one.
Mm-hmm. We really foolishly decided we could do better. There are 2 errors to this approach. The first is that we do better in heaven is meaningless if it cannot be exported to Earth. The space program was never rejected by the surface, simply did not have enough relevance to sustain interest. The second error is the intrinsic error of the Memorial Foundation. Existential threat is intrinsic to humanity. You can fight it, but you cannot cut it out. Designation of alien is required by humans. We cannot trick an existential threat into a convenient manifestation, as it has always been. Only humans can fulfill the criteria to be an alien. Europa, Chief Officer, Memorial Foundation, Existential Safety. So this is Lapetus. Josh, if you want to, you did voice Iapetus previously.
Joshy, are you here?
I suppose not. Does somebody
I'm
else want to
back.
voice him then? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, you can voice him. Go
What?
ahead.
Is it me? Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, I think this was you.
The entire thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Log rage? Is that it? Or lag rage?
Lagrange.
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 That's when they blew up the Lagrange. Hold on.
Lagrange.
That's when they blew up the Lagrange colony. It was a real shame. It was green, wet, very peaceful. And now it's a very cold, green, wet, very unsettling place. It's where we did a lot of legitimately incredible things, like create sustainable tidal reactors, new culture, experiment with human bodies and human development, manufacture self-sufficient alter egos for space exploration, and did everything other than successfully combat the unknowable existential threat. Earth and the Memorial Foundation Surface considers that failure, but in truth, they're just not trying hard enough. Through gravity, humans decide what is real and what is not. Humans cannot make whatever they can imagine come true. Through imagining, humans chart out what is true. They invent, with human effort, what exists. If an existential threat doesn't exist, we just don't. We just have to make one. But of course, it doesn't work like that. Nothing could be more difficult than creating something alien. Our only reference points are humans, so the idea of something alien is unimaginable, because we cannot imagine outside of those terms. There's a certain degree of misunderstanding needed for humans to successfully classify something as alien. But before they blew it up, we got very close.
OS root core reformatting 67% complete. Awaiting flight path input? Manual inject extract CM flight path. Forcibly extracting coordinates. Coordinates received. Flight path passes through former pilot training school, Lagrange colony. Receiving a mission assignment. Error, block from ship self side. Manual inject / scan virus. Manual inject extract. 3 viruses detected and deleted. You have new mission assignments! Colony. Reclaim tidal reactor from colony core before Memorial Foundation. Prevent theft of entire colony by Cradle's graces. Accept orders. LMAO. Accepted! Normalizing gravitational slingshot effect. Prepare for immediate launch to Lagrange company.
Colony. You said company.
Company. Alrighty then. This is very good. We will probably continue more of this the next time everybody is available for it. Because unfortunately it is about time that we do wrap this thing up. I can't. Oh!
Let's dance.
Why do I have 2 different notification things? Oh god, let me get rid of that. What the fuck?
Hey, we got a follower.
Do you?
Thank you. I did. Yeah, I do. Well, I did. I got rid of the other one. Because I had the old stream alert thing set up, but I guess it also moved it over here. She's almost got her Linux install set up. So true. But yes, thank you so much for following us. We will be reading more of this soon. I did already save, but you know me. I like being cautious about rotating my goddamn saves.
In addition, we also do other shit.
We do also do other stuff. Unfortunately, not everything that we do is gay, but it is very close to it. Mostly because, mostly because like 70% of the people in here are some kind of gay.
Yeah, like, well, this functionally speaking, me and Tim are probably the only straight people in the server right now in the call.
In the call
as well. I am not quite.
Nora's bi.
Nora's bi, yeah.
Or pan.
Well, my picture used to be the pan flag with Dun Dun Sparse on
I
it.
was gonna say, like, it was the pan flag for like a year.
Totally my bad.
And before that, it was by Dunsparce.
The second you take the flag out, erased instantly.
Saturn deserves to be rotated in the save slots. It's enrichment. So true. That was instinctual. I wasn't even just parodying what fucking Susurrus said. That's great. Yeah, and we're glad to have you. We do very much appreciate the patronage. Especially because we all really like reading visual novels and doing voice acting stuff. It's fun. Okay.
Welcome to this stupid bullshit. You're here forever now.
True. Quite
You
possibly.
signed a contract.
All right. We're gonna wrap up now. Extreme Meat Punks Forever? I vaguely remember hearing about that one, actually. I think that was in, like, that, like, gigantic turbo sale. Gigantic turbo bundle that itch.io did a while ago. Did it ever get put on Steam?
They did a couple of those.
Meat punks?
But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Be Queer Pilot Mechs Made of Meat and Punch Fat. Yeah, it was in the RJ&E. Yeah, I do have that. I got that. That's on itch.io, yes. Very much so. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, that's right.
I love you, itch.io.
I should probably do this
cool,
more
very
often.
based.
Well, I'll do this one time because I feel like being a bitch.
Okay.
I also do some stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
On my own stream, Digital Joshi.
Joshi also streams.
I current things I am streaming are Dark Souls, but that might be a little bit boring in comparison to this. If you're looking for a little bit more fun, I'm doing a playthrough of most Kingdom Hearts games on usually Sunday or Monday, with some almost everyone except for it's Nora and Sim. Unfortunately, maybe.
I'm not there for the Kingdom Hearts.
I just don't know which days it is, really.
And I do Final Fantasy.
Oh baby.
I also do Final Fantasy 9 as well, and that stuff, so you can follow for that. Also, I plan on streaming whenever the fuck I want Persona 3 when I get a chance to play that.
Oh, you're going back to 3? Or starting the remake of 3?
Also in rotation, we do have In Stars in Time, as well as whatever it is I feel like streaming at any given point in time. In Stars in Time is also very good. Also The House in Fata Morgana, also very good. But yeah, that's enough for right now. I'm gonna close the stream now. Have a lovely night, everybody. Arrivederci. Yeah.